very deep. Pay attention.
And so what we're seeing and what he spoke to me, that this is going to take us, because the revelatory realms, if we're prophesying what is already here, then you're not a prophet. You're prophesying because you have the ability to see what has not come yet. And when we are speaking out of the eternal realms, causing what is in the now to recognize what is an eternity that it has to obey. And so what I understand that God is saying is that in the 7-year time period of preparation, he began to speak to me, and he said, I need you to mark 2 time periods of the earth. And he spoke to me about the year 2030, and he spoke to me about the year 2050. And he began to speak to me about the time period of shifts, the chronology of time and what is unfolding in this time period. And he said, tell the people that they are to prepare themselves. Now, I lived in Israel for 4 years. When I lived in Israel for 4 years, we had a bomb shelter room in every house. In other words, the people in Israel were always prepared for any moment something to break out. And what we don't understand is that God is trying to installate and get our lives in a place of fireproof. What is coming was not marked against the righteous, but God is trying to prepare the righteous, those of us that are called by God in this time period to be the light bearers, that he's trying to draw you into a place called the Ark of Covenant. He's saying, get into the Ark. God is saying the safest place for us is going to be in the Ark. He says, go back and get your covenant credentials in order. Get your heart in order. Get your mind in order. And so he's been speaking about, to me, he told me that an asteroid was being released. And he spoke to me and he said an asteroid because the earth has been off its axis. The earth has been pulled, and there's a gravitational pull of darkness that has been pulling the earth out of the sweet spot God set it. And when he set the earth on the sweet spot, he put people to govern over the earth. And he says what is happening, we have gotten out of the algorithm of heaven. We have lost the frequency and the original sound voice of God.